Well, good evening. This is Dwan, and I'm here along with Dan and Mandy. We're here for Experience Mid-Valley Fellowship, our kind of weekly view into Tuesday nights at Mid-Valley Fellowship to let you know kind of what's happening in the context of our programs. And so Dan and Mandy are both facilitating lessons tonight. By the way, in case you're wondering, they're married to each other, so that's kind of cool too. But so they're both facilitating lessons tonight. I am too, but I'm going to start with them. So Dan, which group are you facilitating for tonight?
Clean Heart Year 2.
Okay. And what is Clean Heart?
Clean Heart, this is a group for men who struggle with pornography or unwanted sexual issues.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And this is their second year, so these are the guys that come back to finish the second year.
Okay, cool. And so what's your topic for tonight?
The topic is accountability.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the need for openness and kind of what an accountability group looks like, how to find guys to be in a group with you if you don't have one, mm-hmm. And kind of some of the structure around that.
Very cool. Nice. And so Mandy, who are you facilitating?
Hope Together too.
Okay. And what is Hope Together?
Hope Together is for spouses, wives in this case, of husbands who struggle with pornography. So basically wives of his group, so betrayed spouses, and this is their second year, so they've come back to continue on their process with this.
Cool. And so what lesson are you facilitating tonight?
My lesson is called Is It Trauma or Codependency? So we're looking at behaviors that we do and what is the reason that we're doing it. Is it because we're desiring safety, or because we're trying to manipulate the situation, or control the situation is probably better than manipulate, but just kind of looking at some different behaviors, like calling your husband all the time. Like, are we doing that because we need to know where they are because they haven't been truthful or whatever, or is it because we're trying to control them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
A challenging thing to kind of wrestle through a little bit. Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I didn't warn you guys, but you guys also, you kind of walked this journey also, as part of the programs as well here,
yes.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. And one of the cool things is that they are going to be, coming up a week from Friday, so that's October 28th, our benefit dinner for Mid-Valley Fellowship is happening, and Dan and Mandy are both going to be sharing at that, and so that'll be cool. Yeah. And so we're looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. But for tonight, I'm teaching a lesson called about the FASTER scale. FASTER is an acronym. I could try to say all of them, but I'll probably forget one of them at this point. But anyway, so the FASTER scale, which is really a relapse prevention tool. I'm kind of going, okay, how do I, it can feel like, oh, I just end up in relapse, or someone ends up in relapse. And so, but there's actually a progression that happens that gets someone there. And so it's kind of feels like a play on words, because FASTER in a lot of ways is about slowing down the process and understanding, okay, how did I get from point A to point B, right? And what were the steps that happened between there? And so this is a tool that we found really effective. It's not something we created, it's something that we've gleaned from elsewhere. And so it's something that's really effective in helping people understand their relapse patterns and the things that really drive their behavior. And relapse can be any number of things. It applies across many different struggles, not just in the area of sexual addiction. And I'll be teaching all of the first year groups. So Taking Back Ground 1, which is for people struggling with unwanted same-sex desires, Clean Heart 1 for pornography and sexual addiction, and Mending the Soul, which is for survivors of sexual abuse, and then also Clean Heart for Women, which is our group for women who are struggling with pornography or love addiction. And so there's also a lesson that'll be happening, a different one for Hope Together Year 1. But anyway, someone else is facilitating that, which will be great. But anyway, so those are kind of some of the things that we're digging into tonight. If you're interested in coming to the benefit dinner, there is still a few moments for you to RSVP. You can go midvalleyfellowship.org/benefit, and we'd love to have you join us, and you'll get to hear their story firsthand, which would be awesome. But tonight, just as we kind of walk with participants through things, we're in our third week of the program, so we're kind of starting to dig in a little bit more into the process and helping to walk through what people are experiencing. And so anyway, we value your prayers as always. This again is a spiritual battle that ultimately, Jesus said, "I've come that you might have life and have it to the full." The enemy wants to steal and kill and destroy, and so we just value your prayers, your warfare prayers, to protect those people who are walking through their struggles, and also us as we are walking alongside them, and in that trying to really mirror who Christ is in our lives, that he walks with us through the struggle. So thanks for dropping in, and we will see you next time.